Another recent incident where a local Uber Eats worker was killed has rideshare and delivery drivers on high alert about their own safety while working.
Tonight, ABC Action News reporter J.J. Burton is taking an in-depth look at the issue. He spoke with a self-defense instructor about what you can do to protect yourself.
I'm scared as hell, excuse my language.
Kalina Rios is like hundreds of other food delivery drivers in the Tampa Bay area on edge. First, the kidnapping and sexual assault of a DoorDash driver in Tampa. Then the gruesome murder of Uber Eats driver Randall Cook in Holiday. Cook's murder happened in the same neighborhood where Kalina says she delivers food.
I do the same thing this Uber driver do. Dropping off a simple order, it could have been any of us. It could have been Grubhub, DoorDash, it could have been any, So we put our life at risk delivering food. People don't understand that.
According to the U.S. Census, being a delivery driver is among the 10 most dangerous jobs in the country. Thousands are injured or killed every year due to traffic accidents or criminal activity. The same for rideshare drivers.
I always say be careful every single time I see a person that's out here delivering, because we never know.
They stole his car. They got his car. They stole his car. They got right. Oh!
Welcome to the podcast, It Too Podcast. The acronym meaning, is it important to you? If it is, it's no judgment. If it isn't, it's no judgment. We are just here to express our opinions in a cordial way, in a respectful way to each other. And just that's it. We just want to talk about, today we're going to talk about this video I found on Twitter. Well, it's X now. And it said that it was a Uber Eats driver delivering in the neighborhood. And the way they did this, man, is, see what I'm saying? I don't want to say this, but black people be wondering why people don't deliver to their neighborhoods. Why the pizza man won't deliver no pizza to you. Why when you go in the store, the products for us are locked up because of this type of behavior. Why y'all had to do why they had to do the man like that? And see, what I was noticing, Ali, in the comments, I see certain people, they do deliver for Uber Eats. They say they look up the addresses. They won't even go in certain neighborhoods.
Well, as a previous Uber driver, I can relate. You would not catch, first of all, you don't even have to look it up. You can, when it pops up on your screen, you can see, like, if it's if it's 10 miles away for $3, you already know where you're going. They want you to drive, and it makes sense. It's not like, okay, you're not obligated to tip nobody, but you have to understand these people have regular jobs and stuff, and they want to go out and make a little extra $100 or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, you have to understand, you're not going to pick up your food, so you have to realize how far you're ordering from. And the Uber app itself, the people that own the whole establishment, they're not helping you do anything. It's the drivers that you have to help out, because so they can be, if you tip at least good enough, okay, Uber might pay them like $2. It'll help if you add at least $4 to that.
Yeah, because I think now it's at least supposed to be 15% of whatever I don't know if it's just restaurants or what, but that's crazy. So you can tell by
Uber itself try to pay you like at least $3. That's why I be taxing.
Oh,
they try to pay you like $3, but some people understand, okay, if they add an extra $5 and it's not that far, you could probably make like $10 going down the street or something like that. But if you know that you're ordering from a restaurant that's 50, 40 minutes away, because it tells you when you're ordering that, like, it tells you the wait time because it's farther. That's the estimated wait time. That's not guaranteed. but they know for a fact that it's far, so it might take a long time for it to come because nobody's gonna accept that. But it just sucks. Like you have to go. It like he work a regular job too.
Yeah, I felt so bad. Then I don't know if something happened before the video started recording, but it's just they took the man car and everything. I'm like, why do all of that?
And I
Just
remember one time, like I think like 2 years ago, I did not. Oh my god, I was about to cancel this lady's stuff because when I pulled up, they was deed up outside. Mind you, I
yes.
don't care that I have a firearm. I don't care. I don't want to have to use it. And then
And
and then again, I gotta leave the car running. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm just like, no, it's too deep out here. It's a bunch of people outside, and then they don't know
and
how to just mind their business.
and to piggyback off of that, that was something somebody else said in the comments. Now, if he would have had his gun on him and started
It would have been a problem.
or it would have been a problem. But the way they did this, man, it's just like, really, are y'all? Come on now.
So his car for what?
Even if you was raised in with a single mother, she taught you how to treat people if they delivering food for you.
That's just decency, and because it's that right there. That's just being raised with decency. Like
That's what I'm saying. Even if you wasn't raised in a household that taught, you still know right from wrong. You still know. I mean, the way they did that, man, and that's why when you try to get food delivered to certain neighborhoods and they won't deliver, it's no reason to ask why. First of all, you doing people like this, you setting people up to get robbed. That's why that's such a dangerous job too. And I can understand why certain people don't take certain
some people
addresses.
just don't think about. They just don't. But what you could do, if anybody like, you could screenshot it and then
Yeah,
copy and paste that address in Google Maps. Now
into
they
map.
show you the picture of where they can show you the picture, so you have time to cancel before you even pick up them people's stuff. Because if you pick up their stuff, then
That's
you can't
it.
just cancel it with their stuff in the car, because then that'll get you in trouble. But and then another thing too, with like, or what can I say, urban neighborhoods, because sometimes
You
it be white
can.
people too. With even with white people, or like maybe like a predominantly Spanish neighborhood, they just ghetto. Any neighborhood, whatever race, if it's like urban or whatever, they would lie. Sometimes they like to get their refund. They would lie and say like, "Oh, they didn't get their stuff," and then you gonna be out of a job.
Oh, you talking about like in the urban neighborhoods? How sometimes you would have delivered their food and then they'll call it in and say, or put in the app that they didn't receive their food when they really did receive their food.
Yeah, they'll put the date.
Just to get a refund. That's not right. And people have to understand these
They gotta
people.
understand that it's reporting the driver. It's like red flagging the driver, so they end up being fired at some point.
And then you got to realize these people that's doing Uber Eats, people that's doing Uber, they are doing this to
Or
supplement
even
their
DoorDash.
income. But what I'm saying, they doing it to supplement their income, and this is what you doing because the man look older. Why would you do that? Why would you beat somebody, then take their car? Unless they making up about the video, but making up what the video is about. But either way, the way they was doing
And
that,
then
man,
somebody of that, where what did he do? Like he could, I feel bad because like
that's what I'm
his
saying.
car
Even
gone. What, he gonna have to walk through that whole neighborhood,
through
like
that whole neighborhood, that's what I kept saying to myself. Like, it's bad news, but that's why it's important to carry your firearm on you for situations like that. Because
But if you ask me, like I always say, make better decisions. Personally, he would have been wrong, but I would have been better off because with those apps, I think, I don't know, but I think you can say if you feel like you're in danger. I feel like he shouldn't even have got out the car. Like he probably was trying to be a good person to say, you know what, let me just hurry up and give it to him and go.
yeah,
And
but with Uber Eats, do you have to get? Yeah, you have to get out the car. I was gonna say,
no,
Queen,
sometimes you don't have to get out the car. Sometimes the people they'll come outside, they'll walk up to your car, grab it, you go. But sometimes, and that's another thing, some people be lazy. You know, you stay on the 4th floor. You know your complex have no elevators. you tipping $2, and then you making this person run up these
Walk
stairs.
all the way. That's crazy. You know
Some
what?
people are really nice. They know they have stairs, and they used to walking up and down the stairs because that's where they live. They'll walk downstairs and go get their stuff because they know they just finna sit down and eat versus this other person finna go and walk around
And
and do
keep.
more stuff.
And
But
you
some
know
people don't think
what?
like that.
And you know what? If I was an Uber Eats driver, I ain't even. Ali, I wouldn't even went. Soon as I, first of all, I'm gonna look the address up on maps. But as
But
soon
he's
as
older
if
too,
I,
so
but
I
if I happen to take the address, as soon as I would have turned down that street, it's over with. I'm taking a food. Uber Eats can fire me. I don't care. I
that's what
refuse.
I said. That's what I said. I would tell that I'm in danger. I would tell that person, you got to come outside if you want your stuff or you ain't getting it.
And I would tell them I go
But
to
some people not bold like me or other
Yeah,
people. They
yeah.
don't care. Like they're not gonna say that. But he probably felt like, and I had to consider too. He probably older. He probably had an Android. Androids be harder to
Honey,
work with.
Android don't got nothing to do with this
Yes,
people
it does.
delivering
Not in the bad. I'm
food.
saying Androids are harder to work with. Like, Mom, because I have older people in my family who have Androids. He
And
struggles with.
I'm hearing that Android is a superior system anyway, but
If you have an
y'all people
Android,
like
you
y'all
know.
done made people think Apple is the superior
No,
operating system,
but he
but
probably had a
Android
slow
is.
working phone that didn't corrupt. He probably just have time for all of that.
Yeah, did look older.
And
Well,
then he already older too. He don't. He probably don't even want to have to do these extra gigs to make extra
yeah,
money.
yeah.
And then you made it worse for him. So I wouldn't
So
even have
what?
got a car.
So what would be your advice to Uber Eats drivers when they see if they come up in an urban neighborhood and the people don't tip them? What you think they
Well,
should
you know
do?
they didn't tip from the beginning. It showed you from the beginning that they didn't tip.
Allie, you ain't even doing it.
Personally, I wouldn't even have. I would have felt like I would say you could really tell the person like it's too many people out here. Even if the person has an attitude and say, "Oh, you scared?" Da, da, da. Yeah, I'm scared. Sorry,
Yeah.
don't want to get out, and I don't want to have to hurt nobody either. So come get this, because people are disrespectful.
And they don't care.
Y'all didn't have no life. Like,
I
what
was,
did y'all benefit off of an old man like that?
and that's what we gonna end. I was looking at videos and it made me so sad the way humans do each other, like the way they beat up on each other
They're
and just hit
animals.
up. They be hitting each other upside the head with stuff. I said, why we do each other like that? Animals do that. You got human
They're
people
animals.
beating each other down in the middle of the street like it's. I say, wow. Well, let us know if any Uber Eat drivers, any Uber drivers are listening. Let us know what you guys think about the video, and just let us know what would you would have done in a situation like this, or if you got an address in this type of neighborhood, and do you still deliver? Would you still deliver? People their items, and you see that they're not tipping. Let us know and just like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And thank you guys for listening.